Bullying is an issue that can affect any child, but from talking to parents, we know that children with special educational needs and disabilities can be more vulnerable.
We've been involved in quite a lot of that, haven't we, about role-playing the situations and having the what do I do if I find myself in this situation, and rehearsing those situations almost. I think it comes down to...
It can be an emotional and stressful time for parents and children. So in this episode, we look at practical tips and ways of helping your child cope.
But to practice the, if this happens to me, what can I do? What strategies can I have if someone says that to me? What can I do? And practicing those scenarios for certainly quite a lot of the children I've worked with gives them that little bit of confidence when they do find themselves in that situation. And
to gather these tips, we spoke to Helen and Samantha.
Hi, my name is Helen Namby. I'm currently the deputy head in a small school where I'm also the
Helen is a deputy head and SENCO in a mainstream primary school, and over the last 20 years has worked in large and smaller school settings.
And I worked with some Year 7 children in Canada.
My name is Samantha Griffiths. I'm the head teacher at the same school that Helen works in. Helen's my deputy.
Samantha has worked in large and small primary schools over 20 years, as well as community schools. She's also acted as a consultant for the borough
and worked with schools that have demanded intensive support.
So can you talk a bit more about how to practice situations with your child?
I think always making sure you're checking in with the children. How did that work for you? Did you have to use it that way? Didn't that work? Well, then can we come up with a different situation? So that role playing and practicing and having the strategy up your sleeve when something goes wrong, that's had a big impact. And that conversation, or however you're communicating with your children, to practice those situations at home, particularly if it is a communication problem where you understand things differently. It's like social stories, like a social story sort of thing, where you practice the situation before you're in it, so when you're in it,
you know how to deal with it.
Are there other ways of checking in with your child to monitor how they're coping?
Things like having a little running record for themselves about how did I feel this went, and it could be drawing a smiley face if I think I've had a good session, or and have however those children access that sort of plan, because it will depend on their age and their ability, but to have some kind of record for themselves about how I think it went in small little slots, so or if it's dinner time that's the problem, it could be over the dinner time, but to have that little running record throughout the day for them, because then if they've had good sessions they can see it's not all terrible, or you can see it has been all terrible, so how are we going to change that tomorrow?
And when you're working towards resolving bullying, how can you help your child feel supported?
So when I'm talking to a child or they're talking to me, I'll say, you do understand that I'm here to help you. This is my job, and this will be sorted for you, and things will get better. Because I think some children just need to hear that and know that and trust you that.
And I think probably that's the conversation you can have at home, isn't it? That we will keep going until this is made right for you, and try and assure your children that school are working to help as well and do their part to make this right for you, because you should go to school and be happy and want to learn. Absolutely. And that's our bottom line, isn't it? And I think if you're talking to your children about it and it's not quite going right, or the plan didn't work, is to say, I will keep going for you, and we will keep going back to school and make it right until it is.
Thanks for listening today. We hope you enjoyed this Contact a Family podcast. For more information on supporting your child through bullying issues, visit our website at www.cafamily.org.uk/bullying. And if you'd like to speak to one of our parent advisors, you can call our free helpline on 0808 808 3555. And that's open from Mondays to Fridays from 9:30 a.m. until 5 p.m. Contact a Family is a member of the SEND anti-bullying programme led by the Anti-Bullying Alliance. And for more information, you can visit www.anti-bullyingalliance.org.uk.